So there's one detail that I wanted.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. This morning we're ripping the Mack apart. If you can see in there, we got air valves out. One leaks a little bit. I'm gonna change both so we don't have any issues. Replumb it so that we can release the trailer and not the truck, or vice versa. Vice versa. I think that's how it works. For the Landall trailer so we don't bend the piston. I know, Adam, we're working on it. So I got all sorts of fittings out, figuring out what we need before we go get, hopefully, some of our last parts for this truck. But all tore apart in here. Yeah, we got things going on and stuff doing things, and yeah. Appreciate you guys watching along. We're gonna hopefully have a good day. Wheel seals, wheels, and so on and so on. But let's dive into it. Gotta run to Albany, get last parts that were ordered that were supposed to be in on Monday. Nature of it, and yeah, hopefully have a good day. Okay, we just stopped here. R3 Graphics, Johnstown. Brad hooked me up with him. Bam! You guys saw a little short sneak peek of it. Turns out they do hats as well, and I've been looking for somebody to embroider hats like this because it's been 4 weeks and my merchandise guy has not got back to us. So we haven't done Carhartts. We haven't done anything. Inventory is actually a little low, so I apologize for the people who've asked me if I got sizes. But I think I got a local hat guy, which is nice. I'd rather support local and be able to control the quality of it. Alrighty, we're gonna jump home, throw that on. Fleet Pride kind of messed me up. They didn't have everything I needed. But we got stuff to do, so it's the nature of it. This is what's going on. This turkey is attacking cars. Like legit attacking cars. What goes on? We're back. Rick hooked us up. We got everything to do it. Let's not get that all over everything. Both sides and some extra stuff there and the town name. So let me get this lined up and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I measured from here down. Should be pretty square. We do have some lettering to go underneath it. Yeah, he said if you can install it, he said I'll print it out. So this was pretty good. And he's got the layout so that we can do the other trucks too. So that is the plan. One thing I didn't think about from designing was that bulldog there, so I had to move everything that way a little bit. Right on. So there's one detail that I wanted. And Yenko got his name on the door. Mail just showed up and I got a box here. Wrench extender tool. Jason from JRT Excavation, which is back where you guys got everything stuck to the bottom of it, which is back where I used to live. He's got a 6-wheeler R model. I forget what your Instagram is. I'll put it down below. I don't have any service right here. But he sent me and said, hey, I'm sending you something. I don't know if you have it. So a wrench extension tool, it locks in. I'll show you right here. He said for when you don't have an extra battery, but as you see, it locks in like that, slides in, and it gives you some more leverage instead of having another wrench, which is sideways awkward. I didn't have one, bud. So we got that, and we got, what's the other one actually called? 1/2-inch drive, hard to reach area. So it's a shorter one to grab on, and then you put your socket or your ratchet on it. Ratchet to wrench. Appreciate it, boss. Put it in the toolbox, and I'm sure it's gonna come in handy sooner than later. Another day, and 4 o'clock rolls around, and I realized that the YouTube video is compromised, and I'd never posted it. It's a struggle. So here's where we're at. We're gonna, well, first thing first, I'm gonna do the front one. That way it's good. Then we're gonna do the rear, because we gotta take it all apart. We got a lot of things to do. This one is the one that has a bad wheel seal. Somebody said just drive it, it will probably fix itself. I don't know if I want to take that gamble of, hey, let's go drive it and see. So we're gonna change the wheel seal. We got 2 of them sitting over there, so we always have a spare now. And we'll get this jacked up and get it swapped out. Hammer. Need a hammer. So we're waiting on parts as always because of Fleet Pride today. We did bring some extra stuff, those air valves. Technically, I could run them. One leaked a little bit when it was airing up. I'd rather have no. Get in the truck and go. So that is the plan. Okay. Built up. Ooh. Sledgehammer. Where's my sledgehammer? There it is. Behind the bibs. So I'm going to keep all these. I wanted them on rims so that I could keep all these as spares for when we have issues like when we slice the tire, stuff like that. It came a lot easier than I thought. So we'll put them all aside for a later date. Because you got to think, we could use them as trailer tires. We have dump trailer uses them. The pool manure trailer uses them. I know there's quite a lot of people that don't like Dayton rims. They ain't bad. Just make a man out of you. Especially when they're covered in manure. So you got the spacer piece, which usually fights you. get you in her. Did you bring the prepper? No. Someday I'll have the tool to actually. Oh, dog. Till then, I'll just manhandle him. Sounded like somebody was here. Quite the difference between them. Where's my light? I got the big old light going on here. So quite the difference. We should have some actual traction. These are open shoulder tires compared to, well, some of them were open shoulder, but should give us more traction in the end. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. I wonder if they set the air pressure to. I should check that. And I take it they said it's the factory rating. But so these are 11R 22.5s. This is actually 11R 22.5s. So 10-20 are the same size tires, and they fit on the same rims, or same hubs as far as Dayton's, but they're older. And yeah, going by the wayside. Ended up coming over doing the driver's side first before we mess with the wheel seal on the other side, because that's going to take a little bit of, we're going to get dirty and stuff like that, you know, dirtier than we already are. But hot damn, that is like the second or third good sunset that we've had. Right, bud? We got to throw that in the scrap pile still. What are you looking at? Oh, the deer out there grazing. We should deer farm. Yeah. There's quite a lot of deer around here. You just want to eat something, don't you? Ah, you have a good day. You did. Well, I figured I'd show you guys that because we aren't messing around. So 4 tires off. 5th one. This is a brand new trailer tire pretty much. We ran it for probably 3,000 miles maybe 3,000. And then the other one that's on the inside here is a brand new drive tire, which we had picked up. Actually, is it a recap? It is a recap, but it is still a brand new tire. So I'll get that one off. We'll swap those, go to the other side, and keep moving. I gotta keep the GoPro recording because I just hit myself in the knee with the hammer. Like that. That hurt. Oh. Oh. 10 out of 10, don't recommend it. Yep. Here's where we're at. Take these bolts out, pull the shaft and everything else out, cage the brakes on this drum, slide that out, put it in. Those are pretty heavy. Not as heavy as the silage truck, but pretty heavy. Let me zing zing zing. We do have, and I have yet to ever use it, I think. Have I used it? No, I haven't. I got a catch pan that's actually meant to go right in there to catch these when you're pulling axles to do something. But we got to pull the tires for this. Mainly, that's when you break down, and you got to pull axles to tow the truck. One stayed in. You never really know. Tap tap. There we go. We got our catch pan going on down here. Oh, that knee is gonna hurt. It already hurts. So somebody said, well, quite a few people either say you got to do something with the rear fenders. As of right now, they're working very well. Someday we're gonna do something. Al Whitney said he might have some chrome ones for me. I don't really know. We'll see what goes on. Well, I'll let this drain out, pull this out. Actually, I should, cage bolts. Maybe I gotta do some digging. Maybe I left them all in Kenworth. Got them. And I got the cage bolt socket, which, you know, we're like professional nowadays. So what we're gonna do is get underneath and I'll show you. Okay. Okay, so got your brake cam. Ooh. So you got your brake cam. Really? I guess I've never, there we go. Screwdriver probably would have been better. Right now, you can see right here, it is pushed out or pulled in. I don't know. It's pulled in. Right now it is pushed out. So if we take this right here, and there's a groove inside here, so if you spin it around, it locks in. And then as you tighten it, it pulls that spring in. So make sure you're locked in there. And I know the lights aren't in the right spots for everything for you guys, but you guys get the general idea. Then you take your cage bolt tool, your socket, and you can see, well, I can see that right here the brake pads are no longer touching on the drum. Oh, I'm in a lot of pain, to be honest. That was a bad mistake. Oh. My kneecap is bleeding, so that's really good. Yeah. So we gotta take the axle nut off. I did have one. I don't know where it is. But as we see, it can spin now. We got the nut, the spacer, and the inner nut that all jams together, that holds it all together, and then we got the bearing in there. So I guess I'm gonna give it a try to get that out. Like, pull everything out. What I should do is take this rear mud flap off, because we got to take it off anyway. Then I can really work on it. We're going to do that. There we go. You got it now. Oh, this is going to be heavy. I know what I got. Transmission jack. Yeah. Some room. We'll see if this works. Okay. Pull the oil out of the way. Be better if I had it between two of them, but we could put a chain around it or something. Once I get it up, I might grab a ratchet strap. Nope. Might be a little too high. I don't know. That went surprisingly easier than I thought. Definitely had a bad seal. Take a look at all the buildup around it. Huh. Okay, we'll get that cleaned up. Got everything cleaned up, ready for reassemble, and I'll show you. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. You can see right there that it is separated. I don't know if you guys can see it. And there's slop coming out. There's some markings. So it just failed prematurely. We'll get that one out. Here's the new one. That will go in. Same exact thing. So, what are they? I always forget. S12299. I thought there was an SK number on it. Oil side. National. There's the number. So, alrighty. Take it, that's Isaiah texting me. We're supposed to go grab dinner. I think we're still doing that. So, it is wing night. There we go. It's out. Another one bites the dust. Slide it on, make sure it's tight. It's on the tool. Make sure, oh, we dropped some stuff in there. There's some grease in there. Better get that out. That's all you need, junk in your bearings. It is Mack. Wow. And now, woo, brake clean's finding every little crack in my hands. Ooh. So I'll put that on there. And you got your seal driver here. You give it a little tap tap. Oh, almost fell off the chair there. Hang on, you guys. We gotta get a little better at some of our milling stuff. We're there. Okay. And just like that, we got a new one in. Looking good. It's actually sitting deeper, which is probably better because rust does build up on the axles, and this is part of having trucks. So, alrighty, I'm gonna wait till the morning. We'll throw it back in. I actually gotta go change, and I guess we're grabbing dinner as a group. So it's always good to hang out with your buddies. We haven't seen Isaiah in a couple days, so we'll wrap this up in the morning.